I don't know anything about this except that I think you put lemon in this. And this I'm a little intrigued about. It's better than I thought it was going to be. Put it that way. This, little strong for my palate. If you taste any lemon in the meat, you'll know why. Real chef would have known that.
Maybe somebody will see this on the internet and say, I want to make that in my restaurant. Those pastry shops, they need to make this. This is breakfast. This is good breakfast.
Yum yum. That's yum.
Nathan and Daddy went off to go pick their packaged or processed ingredient, and I'm going to pick a flavor of some sort. Man, there are so many choices. What am I going to pick for a flavor? All right, we got our ingredients. What did you pick, Nathan? Sourdough cornbread. And so that's our processed ingredient. I picked lemonade for our flavor. Aunt Heidi at the store actually helped us pick out our produce. We would have drawn it, but we kind of changed it up.
Ow!
Avocado. And then what's our protein?
It's
oxtail. We drew it from the list.
I wouldn't have got that.
You wouldn't have got that? So we'll see what we come up with. Getting up just a few things for our dinner. We're gonna go pick just a couple ingredients, try to use what we have at the house, keep it kind of simple, and see what I can come up with. I'm really curious to know what Nathan's gonna do with it. So. My first attempt at the breaded avocado is a little not what I was hoping for. So I'm using the breading from the oxtail, which is the cornbread batter. Cornbread. I added an egg to what was left of it and some milk because it was just super thick. This time I've cornstarched it, and then I'm going to add it to there. These are leftover. This is what it was before I fried them. That's what you have over there. Anyway, don't fail me. This is my last attempt.
Hi.
All right, so it looks like we got an avocado.
And some orange juice.
I think that's lemonade. Yep. Some lemonade, and then
lemonade.
right here we have the
Cornbread?
southern cornbread. We're going to be doing something with that really quickly. So what I've done, Nathan, is the oxtail here has been boiling for 3 hours. We need to decide how we want to plate. About 3.5 hours, and I just put cold water in there to cool it down. Is it too hot to grab one of them out of there?
No, it's not. It's cold. It's kind of cold. It's like medium cold.
Okay, well why don't you grab one of the pieces of meat, put it on the cutting board, and we can either get you your white plastic knives to cut it off, or you can just pull them off. It's your choice.
I know. I want a plastic knife. That's one of these.
Will that work?
What should I do?
So why don't you come over here and start pulling some meat off?
Oh, well, like this?
Sure. Got to get that off that bone there. Hey, that was good. Is there fat on there, or is there more bone in there?
Just a little bone.
Just a little bone?
I've never seen the inside of it.
And once you pull the meat off, you can just toss that bone back in the
It's a little
water.
hot.
Is it still kind of hot?
It's not too hot.
Okay.
I can touch it for just a second.
Okay, here we go. We got the ingredients on the table, and what we're doing right now is we're making the cornbread batter. So what you're going to need to do, Nathan, is I'm just winging this recipe, by the way. Looking good. Perfect. And now set it back down. I already turned the burner off. Go ahead and take that fork and mix the whole thing up again.
Okay.
All right. This took longer than I thought, but I think I got the ratio right on the dough. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Nathan go ahead and stuff these.
Okay.
Yep. You're going to take some of that oxtail, put it on each of those. Try to get it, even as you
I
can.
remember when you cut these.
Oh, you're going to do cheese now?
Yeah.
And don't forget the avocado. Oh, while you're eating it. It's supposed to go in the cornbread. Wow. You're just eating it. Okay, so go ahead and do that for the other three.
Okay.
And then we will get to deep frying these. So what we're doing right now is we're just pinching the top and bottom pieces together. And
I'm just making another.
kind of just winging it like I said earlier. This may or may not work, but
I think it was.
I think it might.
Does that look big enough? I think I got it. This is a castle one.
You got that one going? All right.
It's sweet.
We just don't want any holes here, Nathan. Oh well.
It's yum.
What do you like? What have you tried so far?
Just meat.
You like the meat?
I ate 2 bites of that and then some meat, or maybe 3.
Yeah, the potatoes. Potatoes are pretty friendly.
Bad.
You know where the lemon is?
I have an idea of where the lemon is. I already said that this is the avocado
Yep.
that is fried in
Yeah.
the southern cornbread, and I see that there's onions and potatoes. I don't know what they're seasoned with. And this I'm a little intrigued about because I don't know anything about this except that I think you put lemon in this.
Yes, it's gremolata, which is normally garlic and parsley
Okay.
and lemon zest, real lemon juice. So that's where I chose to put the lemon.
It's garlicky.
It's garlicky, but it is. And then I put fresh horseradish because I just felt like it
kind
needed.
of sweet. It doesn't taste bad. Doesn't taste bad at all. In fact,
Mine's
it's
yummy.
good. The garlic is overpowering.
It's supposed to go with a mild meat.
It's
So you'd have some of that with some of your meat.
potatoes are well done. I mean, like good. Like not well done, but done well.
So I simmered the meat for 3 hours, and I added the potatoes and the onions at the last half hour.
Like I'm some sort of chop judge here.
This meat's are sticky together.
Let's see.
So maybe not quite as tender as I would hope.
The meat
Yeah.
is very tender.
Sorry?
Pot roast. It tastes like pot roast, especially
That's
with
the
the
better
onions
one.
and the potatoes here. The potatoes aren't overly mushy, but they're definitely cooked really well.
One of my biggest worries was that I used a bunch of Worcestershire at the beginning, and I thought for sure it was going to overpower everything, and it worked out. So
I'm not getting that. This is good.
I am curious to know about the inner part of. Can I stick my hand in there without getting cut?
No.
I'm curious to know what the inner part of the tail is like. So it's not like bone where it gets soft. It's still firm in there. Yeah. Who gave that to you?
My grandma.
She did. What else did you get?
All right, let's try this.
All my utensils.
Yeah, you got your own special utensils.
Hey, I have a big one and a smaller one.
You got your own special ones for when you're cooking. It's got some seasoning in it. Because it's the same that I used to bread the meat with.
It's better than I thought it was going to be.
That's
Put it that way.
That's good.
I really didn't put much stock in deep fried avocado, but it's surprisingly subtle. Horseradish is excellent. A little, not overly sweet, just a little sweet.
I didn't put any sugar in it.
Really?
It's just the horseradish, a little bit of vinegar, and salt.
Is this the horse?
It's great.
Great.
That's the horseradish, yep.
That's pretty good.
I'll say that everything here is done really well, except, well, I know what horseradish tastes like, but this, little strong for my palate.
Sweet. Thank you, critics.
Am I the chef?
You.
I'm a baby chef.
You be the baby chef? Sweet. It's your turn next, okay?
Okay.
Super. All right, Nathan. That was my attempt. Next,
My food's
it's
good.
next.
What?
It's your turn.
Hello.
Hello, here we are. Nathan's meal is done, and Judge Mom, or Judge Vanessa, is ready to eat. Now keep in mind, this is from the mind of a 6-year-old. He did an awesome job.
This is all your idea?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell her what you got here?
Yeah, tell me.
I put avocado and cheese and I put avocado and cheese and meat.
So go ahead
This is
and...
not what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting. But
Well, let
this
me...
is not at all.
I'm not going to zoom in, but I just want to see the drink. It's a virgin drink, by the way.
Yeah,
Disappointing.
it'll be okay. So, you picked strawberries to go with the lemonade. That's really good.
Was that my idea?
That was your idea.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's very tasty. It's very sweet and very
Very sweet.
It's very sweet.
And she's cutting into... I don't know what we want to call this.
It's very soft. I feel like you don't even need a knife.
Hope it's not underdone.
I don't think it is.
Seems okay to me. The meat's really tender.
Yep.
You like it? Do you like it? We made this.
Hold on, Nathan. Let her...
There's a lot of breading.
There is a lot of breading.
What?
It is kind of thick.
Let's get to the middle. What cheese did you use?
Say cheddar, Asiago, and Monterey Jack.
Cheese. Yeah, I forgot.
It would be very, like, pleasing to the average person. Like, there's nothing weird. I don't like the avocado and the cheese. Texture-wise, is totally fine. It's crispy on the outside. There's a lot of breading, but that's not necessarily bad. The breading is sweet. It tastes great. However you manage to, proportion it. It worked. Maybe like
Well, we put baking powder in it.
Well, it's fluffy.
Yep.
I mean, I think it's great. The only thing I might add is like some more seasoning, like salt or pepper. But I tend to over season things, so it could be. I think this would be really group friendly, crowd friendly.
Hey.
Totally right that this meat tastes like pot roast. That's exactly
It does.
What it
It
tastes
really does.
Yeah.
See, I have this hunch that if you boiled it in anything, it doesn't matter because stuff's coming out of the beef, not going in. So it...
However, if your water's salty and the beef is not, then it's going to draw the salt into the beef.
That is a good point. That is a very good point. Just remember, we're grading on a curve here because
Absolutely.
6-year-old
I think this is a fantastic,
what
clever idea.
decided to cook this.
I felt like my dish was just a take off of something that was already known, and I feel like this was actually something he created.
Yes,
I
Nathan.
thought of it when we were at Fred Maya.
Right. When Mom, the video ninja, was trying to sneak up on
I was
us.
super ninja. I'm entirely impressed, Nathan. I think that what you came up with was more creative than what I came up with. Yours is definitely more of a crowd pleaser.
We could give this to a restaurant.
We could give this to a
And
restaurant. I bet a donut place could take this. Like a...
Maybe we'd earn $1 million.
Not to be Nathan's $1 million.
How
Maybe somebody will see this on the internet and say, I want to make that in my restaurant. Nathan's, what is this called?
Yeah, what is it called?
It's called Nathan's grilled shotgun.
Grilled circle. This is a grilled circle.
Nathan, I think it's deep fried. I don't think it's grilled.
Okay, it's a deep fried shotgun.
Deep fried circle. It's like a Mexican donut. I think the only critique I have is that you should not have made that virgin. Oh wait, you're 6. You're not allowed to do that.
So that's what we got. That is our meal. That's Mr. Nathan's 6-year-old Dueling Duleys meal. All right.
I'm impressed. Super impressed.
Any last words, guys?
That's the inside of a donut. They whipped it out the middle. And the donut that it went in is huge.
You know what? He doesn't like cream-filled donuts. So this would be a better option. Although if it was in a donut, it would be very different. But the bread's got like the sweetness. I would eat this over a donut. I don't care about donuts. I would eat this. Like so, those pastry shops, they need to make this. This is breakfast. This is good breakfast.
All right. Say bye, guys.
Bye.